EastEnders Stuart and Rainy Highway are set for more heartache as the former receives a devastating diagnosis. Unable to face the truth though, could he leave Rainy, and Walford, in order to shield her from more despair? Stuart, played by Ricky Champ, is set to receive some worrying news in upcoming EastEnders episodes. He decides to keep it from wife Rainy, Tanya Franks, though. The couple have endured a difficult year, so as a way of protecting Rainy from more pain, Stuart might decide to leave rather than force her to watch as he becomes ill. Could the soap favourite be leaving Walford for good? In upcoming episodes of the BBC soap, Rainy notices her husband is acting strangely after he receives a message confirming his doctor's appointment. Later, Stuart helps Rocky Cant, Brian Conley, back from the hospital with his bags. However, Sonia Fowler, Natalie Cassidy, guesses something is up. In the doctor's office, Stuart is gobsmacked when he's given a serious diagnosis. A distraught Stuart later heads to the Vic, where he begins to drink heavily and a concerned Sonia spots him looking worse for wear. She decides to take him home and he confides in her about what happened at the doctor's. The nurse tries to help him but he snaps at her. The next day, Stuart becomes tense when Rainy mentions Sonia brought him home the night before. Later, Sonia visits him and encourages him to tell Rainy, but he refuses. She offers to accompany him to the appointment so he won't have to be alone. However, Rainy spots the two of them together again on the way back from the appointment and becomes suspicious. She confronts her husband when he gets home, but he isn't likely to tell her the truth. Knowing how devastated Rainy would be at the news, Stuart would probably rather argue with his wife about Sonia before admitting something is wrong. If they do get into a serious fight, it's possible Rainy might ask Stuart to leave. The Albert Square resident might decide making an exit would be a better idea than facing up to what is happening. The soap has been dropping small hints about Stuart's health lately. The character has been subtly complaining to Rainy about seemingly non-serious symptoms he's faced, but spoilers reveal he will be diagnosed with something more serious than had anticipated. Feeling scared himself, it's possible Stuart may want to face the news alone. With Christmas coming up, the soap is bound to be gearing up for some dramatic scenes. Will Stuart decide to leave Walford as he comes to terms with the shocking news? Rainy is already heartbroken over losing Abby to Max Branning, Jake Wood. The couple was dealt another blow after Bernie Taylor, Claire Norris, who had agreed to be a surrogate for the couple, fled the square. Stuart also found out some shocking family news, and in the resulting dispute, his grandmother Vi Highway, Gwen Taylor, decided to leave without telling her family where she was going. Not wanting to cause any more distress for Rainy, it's possible Stuart might do the same. Will Sonia be able to tell Rainy the truth before her husband flees? Fans will be hoping Stuart will face up to the serious diagnosis and make a full recovery, with Rainy by his side. Will they be able to stick together?